Have you ever wondered why the happiest teen in the room might be the most troubled one? This question may seem perplexing at first, but it opens the door to a subject of paramount importance: teen mental health. The reality is, today's teenagers face a unique set of challenges and pressures. From the rigors of academia to the strain of social media, the world is a complex labyrinth for them to navigate. Amidst these challenges, mental health issues often creep in, shrouded in silence, and misunderstood by many. Now let's talk about misconceptions. We've all heard them. They're just being dramatic. It's just a phase. They'll grow out of it. These misconceptions can be incredibly damaging. They discount the real pain and struggle that teenagers face, reducing it to mere adolescent angst. This dismissive attitude can often leave teenagers feeling isolated and misunderstood, exacerbating their mental health issues. Stigma, that's another monster we need to confront. The stigma attached to mental health issues can be stifling. It breeds a culture of silence where teens feel unable to express their feelings or seek help. They may fear being judged, misunderstood, or labeled as different. This silence, this unspoken reality, is what we need to combat. Society often overlooks the struggles of teenagers, viewing their problems as trivial compared to the real-world issues of adults. But mental health issues do not discriminate by age. A teenager's pain is just as real, just as valid, and just as deserving of attention and care. We need to foster an environment where teenagers feel safe expressing their feelings, where they are met with understanding and empathy, not judgment. We need to educate ourselves and others about the realities of teen mental health, breaking down the stereotypes and stigma. As we delve into this topic, remember, it's not about laying blame, but about fostering understanding and empathy. It's about giving voice to the voiceless, shedding light on the unspoken. Because teen mental health is not just a teen issue, it's a societal issue. Teen mental health is a complex issue that requires our attention and understanding. It's time we face this unspoken reality. Let's dispel some of the myths surrounding teen mental health. A common misconception that we often come across is that teens don't suffer from real mental health issues. The truth, however, is starkly different. Mental health conditions like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and others do not discriminate based on age. In fact, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. children have been diagnosed with a mental disorder. That's a significant number, and it's high time we recognize the prevalence of mental health issues among teenagers. Another myth that's been circulating for far too long is that it's just hormones. It's a convenient explanation, isn't it? To attribute all mood swings and emotional upheavals to the hormonal changes that occur during adolescence. But while hormones can indeed contribute to emotional instability, they are not solely responsible. Mental health issues in teens could be triggered by a variety of factors, including environmental stressors, traumatic experiences, or genetic predisposition. It's essential to understand that mental health issues are complex and multifaceted, and cannot be reduced to a mere byproduct of hormonal fluctuations. There's also this pervasive belief that teens who talk about suicide are just seeking attention. This is a dangerous myth because it discourages teens from reaching out for help when they need it the most. Suicidal thoughts should always be taken seriously. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is the second leading cause of death among teenagers. We must foster an environment where teens feel safe to express their feelings without fear of ridicule or dismissal. Lastly, we must address the erroneous notion that therapy and medication are the only solutions to mental health issues. While these are indeed effective treatment methods, they are not the only ones. Lifestyle changes, physical activity, a balanced diet, and a strong support system can also play a crucial role in managing and improving mental health. Breaking these myths is the first step towards understanding and addressing teen mental health. Identifying the warning signs of mental health issues is crucial. Let's take a moment to discuss some of the common signs and symptoms of mental health issues among teens. Understanding these can be a key to early intervention, and can potentially save lives. Depression, for instance, often manifests as persistent sadness or feelings of emptiness. The teen may lose interest in activities they once enjoyed, experience fatigue, or have difficulty concentrating. They might also exhibit significant changes in appetite or sleep patterns. Anxiety, on the other hand, can cause excessive worry or fear. It may lead to irritability, restlessness, or difficulty sleeping. Some teens may also start avoiding certain situations or places that trigger their anxiety. Eating disorders like anorexia or bulimia can also be a major concern. These are typically characterized by an intense fear of gaining weight, leading to severe restrictions on food intake, or binge eating followed by compensatory behaviors like self-induced vomiting or excessive exercise. These mental health issues can have a profound effect on a teen's life and performance. Academically, they might start struggling with their grades or lose interest in school altogether. Socially, they might isolate themselves from friends and family. In severe cases, they might even entertain thoughts of self-harm or suicide. It's important to note that these signs can vary from one person to another. Some teens may show obvious signs, while others may be adept at hiding their struggles. That's why it's so important to maintain open lines of communication, to pay attention, and to show empathy and understanding. Remember, these warning signs are not definitive proof of a mental health issue, but they are strong indicators that something might be going on. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to seek professional help immediately. In the end, the goal is not to diagnose, but to support and provide care. It's about creating an environment where teens feel safe to express their feelings and know that they are not alone. Recognizing these signs can help in early intervention and treatment. Schools play an essential role in addressing teen mental health. Picture this, a place where young people spend a significant portion of their days, interacting with their peers, forging their identities, and learning about the world around them. Yes, we're talking about schools. Here's the thing, schools are not just institutions for academic learning, they're also a crucial platform for social and emotional development. And it's here that schools can play a pivotal role in promoting teen mental health. Let's start with counseling services. Schools can offer access to trained professionals who can provide support, guidance, and early intervention for teens struggling with mental health issues. These counselors can help students navigate their feelings and provide strategies to manage stress, anxiety, or depression, but it doesn't stop there. Schools can also integrate mental health education into their curriculum. By teaching students about mental health from an early age, we can demystify the subject, reduce stigma, and encourage open conversations. Knowledge is power, after all. Now, let's talk about creating a supportive environment. Schools have the opportunity to foster a culture of empathy, understanding, and respect. This can be achieved by promoting inclusivity, encouraging positive relationships, and establishing a safe space where students feel comfortable sharing their feelings and experiences. So, what about the role of teachers and peers? Teachers are often the first to notice changes in a student's behavior or performance that may signal a mental health issue. With the right training, they can identify these signs and provide appropriate support or referrals. Peers, on the other hand, can be a source of comfort and companionship. They can help create an environment where it's okay to talk about mental health and it's okay to seek help. To sum it up, schools have a profound opportunity to contribute to improving teen mental health. It's about creating a space where mental health is recognized and addressed, where students are equipped with the knowledge and resources they need, and where no one feels alone in their struggles. A proactive approach in schools can significantly improve teen mental health. Each one of us can contribute to improving teen mental health. Let's delve into some practical steps that we can take to support teens who are grappling with mental health issues. Parents, teachers, peers, everyone has a role to play. Firstly, it's essential to create a safe and supportive environment. This can be as simple as being open to conversations about mental health, showing empathy, and validating their feelings. Remember, it's not about fixing their problems, but about letting them know they are not alone. Education is another key component. Understanding the signs and symptoms of mental health issues can allow us to spot potential problems early on. There are many resources available online and offline to educate ourselves about mental health, like websites, books, and even workshops. Communication is also crucial. Encourage open and honest conversations about mental health. It's essential to listen without judgment and show empathy. Let them know it's okay to feel the way they do, and it's okay to seek help. For teachers, incorporating mental health education in the curriculum can be a game changer. This not only raises awareness, but also reduces stigma associated with mental health issues. But what if the situation requires professional intervention? It's important to know that there are numerous resources available for professional help. Reach out to mental health professionals like psychologists, psychiatrists, or counselors. There are also hotlines and online platforms that provide immediate assistance. Peers can also play a significant role. If you notice a friend struggling, don't hesitate to reach out. Your support can make a huge difference. Encourage them to talk about their feelings and let them know it's okay to seek help. Remember, it's okay to not have all the answers. What's important is showing them that they're not alone in their journey. Let's work together to create a society where mental health is not a taboo, but a topic of healthy conversation. By understanding, supporting, and seeking help, we can make a positive impact on teen mental health.